coming at you with a little bush hogging video this afternoon. And here just working on a little bush hogging. And as you can tell, I'm using the little 6-foot international bush hog. Big Bermuda M7040. A little bit mismatched, but that's all I got to work with right now is this 6-foot bush hog. So, my big 10-foot pull-behind bush hog is messed up on me again. Well, I do know what's wrong with it. I actually ordered the parts for it today. I'll try to include maybe a picture of what's wrong with it in this video. If not, it'll be a whole separate video of me fixing that bush hog. But anyway, I come out here, I reckon about a week ago. You can sort of see I was bush hogging right there. I come out here and started doing some bush hogging, and I was mowing right along in this area on the other side right here to the right of me. I was mowing, I got right about right here where we're getting at, and the bush hog just started acting funky. I mean, just funky. Just making some noises and just odd. So I cut the bush hog off, and it really came to almost a screeching halt, I reckon you could say. An abrupt halt. And then I cut it on again, and I cut it back off, did the same thing. I looked at it and all that kind of stuff, and happened to look at that one gearbox that I have already fixed one time, and it was leaking oil. I could see the seal starting to come out of it. So I said, well, I'm done for that then. So I quit, went back to the house. Actually, no, I quit and did some disking. I did some disking out here in this field right here, trying to get that field turned over a little bit. But I did some disking, and then I went home, put the tractor. I think I had only a little bit of time to mess with doing anything that day whenever I'd come out here. So I just come out here and was piddling some. So anyway, I got the bush hog to the house. A few days later, I got out, started looking, and started tearing it apart, and lo and behold, the dadbum spline inside the gearbox, some of the teeth on the spline, that doggone broke off. I mean, just broke off, almost like the thing had seized up. It was almost like it was seized up, the bush hog itself. Really and truthfully acted just like it was seized up. So I pulled that whole thing out. Like I said, it was a mess. Several teeth broke off of it. I'll have to show it video just so you can get a sense of what it actually looked like. But I mean, it was a true mess, really and truthfully. Like I said, I ain't got a clue what happened to it. I didn't hit nothing. I don't know what happened to it, really and truthfully. But it messed up. So, like I said, I called the guy that I had talked to the last time, that gearbox, same gearbox too. I called the guy that I bought the parts for when I had to fix that gearbox the last time. Called him up. He said, well, I got one. It's a used one. He said, but it's a 6-spline. That's a 20-spline shaft that's on that thing now. And so I said, all right. He said, you'll have to have a new spider and all. I said, okay. He gave me the price of it. I said, okay, I'll let you know. So I finally decided today that I'd go ahead and purchase them. So I went ahead and called the guy back up today. Purchased it actually after he had told me that. I had that red Pittsburgh bush hog, and I knew it had a 6-spline shaft on it, and it's missing that one gearbox on it. So I said, well, maybe they will transfer. So I come home. I want to say it was Wednesday. I tried piddling with that thing a little bit before I had to go to church, and Went out there, and doggone, the previous owner of that thing had taken, and where the spider goes into the shaft on that one side into that gearbox that turns the blades, they had welded the thing up. They had welded the spider to the shaft. So I said, well, I ain't using this, because ain't no way you get a grinder in there to grind and break the welds off your body. I'd have to take a cutting torch to cut them. So I said, well, I ain't messing with that whatsoever. So I decided I'd just call the guy, order the parts, and I'll fix it. I have been looking at new bush hogs. Got the money, I just don't know if I want to bite the bullet. I found one I want. Just again, don't know if I want to bite that bullet and go as far as buying me a new bush hog or not. I just don't know. I said been praying over it, thinking about it. So just hadn't made my mind up on that one yet. It'd be nice to have. So this would be a 3-point hitch lift one, not a trail behind, but a 3-point hitch lift one. What I'm looking at. Got a little property that I have to go to town and mow, and it'd actually be a little easier on my travel if I were able to take that bush hog and actually do the go to town when I do that trip. That'd be a little easier trip for me with a 3-point hitch one rather than that yellow pull behind one I typically use. So that thing bounces. I can't get over 14 miles an hour with it. It'll bounce you all over the place. So. Anyway, hayfield's coming along. It's a little weedy right now. Been riding by big oak tree field. There's right the big oak trees right there. Of course, Double D cut that hay, and we got it baled up. Everything went pretty good. Y'all seen that video. So done a little hay for this year. Fields behind the house are going pretty good. So my hay needs some rain. I've been praying for some rain, that's for certain, because we do need some rain. So, of course, I'm behind on bush hog. You can see how bad this road is. I want to get this bush hogged and fixing to have start having some time, I hope. School's about to wind down. Got about 8 days of school left, so school gonna wind down a little bit here for us. Have a little bit of time, hopefully, to get out here and start doing some stuff. I want to get this bush hogged and taken care of, and I'm gonna come out here and spray it, kill this road. That way I don't have to bush hog it a whole lot this summer. So I want to go ahead and knock it down before I spray it. So, anyway, we'll keeping on with some bush hogging. Get back shortly. got this whole road done. About 30 minutes with the bush hog, but smaller bush hog, but got it done. So nice having that done. Like I said, I'm gonna come back in now and round up, glyphosate that is, not round up. I'll spray this. I'll run me 2 passes down through here and spray it, or 1 pass. Probably won't. Well, I'll do it back and forth. So it will be 2 passes, but spray the whole road. May get a chance, hopefully, maybe one day next week. Hopefully, we're gonna get some rain next week. Like I said, we're bad, dry. We need some rain. These hay fields need some rain and all that. So, actually, gonna clip this old hay field right here that I've been having issues with for the past several years. I'm gonna run the bush hog through it. It's about 4 acres. Got a little bit of good hay in it right there, but right through this area I'm in, but otherwise it ain't got nothing but junk in it. I wish I could get it back. Got a lot of issues. I'll have to lime it. Uncle put turkey litter on it this year, so hopefully the turkey litter will help it out. So I'm gonna knock it down here, cut it down, maybe it'll do something. Still got some hay in it. I tore it up a couple of years ago before I ever started YouTube, and I did come in here and tear it up with a chisel plow and then run through it with the disc tear fairly lightly and try to help it out some, but I don't know if it helped it or hurt it. But anyway, I did do that, so I'm gonna run through this, bush hog this field down, knock it down so I can get these weeds and junk out of it. So keep on working on. Clean the old carburetor out on the Cub here. Got it cleaned out. Cleaned the old bowl was nasty on that thing. It was nasty. Got the carb cleaned out. Had one little spot that clogged up in the carburetor. Cleaned out. Got that fuel bowl cleaned out. Purring like a kitten. Put it in the garden and do the first garden tillage of the year. right, folks, this is gonna finish up this video. Hopefully this video is has come together very well. I'll see when I'm putting it together, but I actually hopefully got my Picasso camera working good, and y'all probably be heard about some of the issues of that in the video before this one. My camera comparison video should be going out, so hopefully I've gotten the kinks worked out of the Picasso camera. But anyway, and have some pretty good footage, I hope. So did some bush hogging. Didn't finish the hay field up. I'm trying to reclaim. Didn't finish it up. Got a good portion, about almost half of it done, but I ain't finished it. I wanted to get home, get the garden tilled, and I got that done. I've been working on that Cub carburetor. I tore it apart. I don't know, it didn't take me 30 minutes to clean the thing. They're so easy to clean and take apart and put back together. I might have done that Wednesday, I don't know. I did a couple things Wednesday afternoon before I went to church. So, but anyway, actually, I think I might have done that. But anyway, so got the garden tilled up. Some stuff's coming up. These temperatures we've been having really fluctuating in the mornings and last week we had mornings in the 30s and 70s during the day. So this week's been a little bit better. It hasn't been the greatest of garden growing, that's for sure. But it's coming along. We got some things coming up, and the garden's gonna come along. So I may have to do some replanting, but that'll be okay. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. God bless each and every one of you. Please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you in the next one.